How's it going, guys? The Bowser 701 here, and you're watching another PvP live commentary. And today I'm gonna be discussing the DLC that is coming out this winter. And honestly, I am really excited for it, even though there hasn't been any any real details about what's gonna be in the DLC, other than the new areas, new bosses, and new equipment, all that stuff. It still is really exciting for me to know that something like that is on the way. And Dark Souls has been out for over 8 months now, and any game would start to become a bit stale after that amount of time. Now, even though there is new technology being found out, it is really starting to slow down compared to like the first few months after it came out, for obvious reasons. Now, why I'm really excited for the DLC coming out is that even though it is adding more to the single player campaign and all that great stuff, and I'm really excited for that, it's adding even more for the multiplayer, the PvP. And that's what I'm really excited about, because there's gonna be new equipment to play with, there's gonna be new areas to play in, and on top of that, when any DLC comes out, there is going to be an update, and that they could patch stuff, and I really am curious to see if they're gonna like nerf something, buff something, or just see what they change. And all of this will just change the whole system of PvP as we know right now, if it is big enough, which I'm hoping it will be, because I honestly like to see changes. I want to see new things. I want to try out new ways to play, because like it's just the experience of it, to see like how it all works out, is just something I want to see. And with the DLC coming out, we're finally going to be able to experience that, and that's something I can't wait for. And another thing is that with the bosses, and the bosses always drop souls, the boss souls, so I'm also excited to see what kind of new unique equipment's going to be in there. And these are the kind of things that make me excited for the game, even though sadly no news has been revealed yet. But half the fun is finding out what's been added and what's new, because it's like kind of like playing a game for the first time without a guide or anything, just so you can see like how everything works. And that's the real enjoyment of it. So basically it should be coming out for Xbox and PS3 when it's released. The Prepare to Die edition is released, and I'm not sure if it's going to be right away when it's released or after, but it should be costing about $15, which with all the stuff added into it, I think it's worth it. As opposed to like, for example, Call of Duty maps, you have 5 maps, so $15, no thanks. But for all this extra content, I honestly would be pretty happy. The only thing I'm curious about though is how it's gonna play through with people who don't have the update, or they don't have the DLC. How is it gonna work? For all I know, all the items could be only used offline, and that's something I really want to know, how it's gonna work. I haven't looked too much into it, but if anyone knows, feel free to comment and tell me, because I'd love to know myself. And yes, with that being said, I'm extremely ready for the patch coming out, and the updates, and the DLC itself, and all that stuff. And I'll thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.